Hi there guys, welcome back to another Starfield UC Vanguard playthrough. So today we're going to carry on from where we left off yesterday. As you can see, I'm in the Xeno outfit, the anti-Xeno armor. And yeah, we are actually in Londinium at the moment. So let's get in there, find these Xenos, get our samples, and kill them all. So first thing we need to do is have a chat with
All set on your
the
gear?
Major.
Are you ready to do this?
Got the best team in the galaxy at my side. Couldn't be more ready.
That's damn right we are. Come on, let's get out there. Kaiser? Percival, everything green on your ends?
I am ready.
Personal comm should be routed through Kaiser now. You copy that?
Roger, loud and clear.
Perhaps too loud.
Oh, you're a riot robot.
Kaiser, kick it off.
Unlock code transmitted. You may open the gate when ready.
All right. On our way into the city.
Alright, let's find these things
Running the first sweep.
and kill them.
Got one. Let's see these. Not far. Old shipping yard just past the processing plant. Samples are probably in one of the containers.
What? That creature. It's dominated. Must be a morph nearby, keeping it under its sway. Let's put it down. More of them. Clean them up.
We'll be looking.
Looks like the last of them.
Done.
No sign of the morph.
Get exploded, motherfudgers.
Shipping yard's just beyond the processing plant. Cache with some goodies is...
Close enough for you to dial in the location of those samples from here?
They're faint, but I'm detecting multiple valid signatures. I have restored power to the containers.
Jackpot. Get down there and collect as many as you can.
This is why I have so much ammo. I think I might have to set a trap to poke the bear. There's them two. All right. Done. Definitely taking nothing. You're right up there. Let's pull out some mines and then we can set some traps. Now everyone come back. Let's get paid. Time to poke a bear. Come on.
Morph! Open fire!
Oh, for God's sake. Wait till it gets closer. Get in hell, what was that?
You've lost. You're never gonna win. They always win.
They found us!
You're not getting away from
Done. Got sample 1. Oh, that's not over there. My trap didn't work, but never mind. Still killed them all. Got a rare weapon as well.
All Asili's samples collected.
All right. Now hand those over to Kaiser, and let's get out of here.
Another rare weapon for me. Boom. Yo, Kaiser, my dude, stop jumping around.
Secure.
Nice work. Now, earlier scan picked up a valid Terramorph sample, but, well, it's in the spaceport. And the quick route there looks like it got blasted when the port did.
There are steam tunnels under the city, which will allow us to access the spaceport.
What do you... That's... Kaiser, how did you know that?
I am not sure.
Percival, you see any better option?
Not from where I'm standing.
Then we've got our answer.
Access unlocked. May proceed.
Let's get into these tunnels and clear them out.
Kaiser, this Flora, this is Lazarus plant, isn't it?
Confirmed.
You know, no one even realized it was a living thing until someone got it under a microscope and saw it had cells. Can't be cultivated anywhere but Londinian. Real marvel. All these leeches. What's keeping you things warm?
Probably dead humans. It's whiskey. Let's have some whiskey.
What's that? My God, look at it. A Lazarus in bloom. You know, we might be some of the only... What's happening? Captain, have you seen this? Leeches are Terramorphs.
You don't scare me.
You just saw that, right? you would tell me if I was losing my mind. That heat leech became a terramorph. The pests that have snuck onto every planet are baby terramorphs. Heat leeches hide out in ships, sneak away after landing, and then, with time, they transform. We just found out how terramorphs move between planets.
This feels like a pretty major discovery.
Pretty major is right. But if what we just saw, if that's possible, the Lazarus plant, it's clearly an accelerant for the terramorph, a heat leech transformation process. Make one into the other in an instant. But that means if anyone knew about this, they could trigger a terramorph spawning. You could sneak a leech into a city, or even multiple leeches, into a place like New Atlantis. Good God. The attack on New Atlantis, could someone have set that up?
What we just witnessed is certainly plausible.
But first, you'd have to know the truth about all this.
Well, we're never gonna know if you don't catch that thing. Get after it.
Yeah.
We may proceed.
Go!
Gotta run.
Safety's off.
Get out of the way.
All right. Get to the bottom.
Just got really redirect, son.
Percival, Kaiser's got the cell data from the New Atlantis and Tau Ceti attacks, right?
No
loading them
hostiles
myself.
detected by near-range sensors. Beginning analysis. It is a match. This suggests with high certainty that the Lazarus plant was used to trigger the attacks on both planets.
There's no way a plant this rare, this fragile, just shows up here, New Atlantis, and Tau Ceti. The transformations on those worlds, they must have been triggered by human hands. Captain, do you understand what it is we just stumbled on here?
Something amazing. I think it means the Lazarus plant was used to trigger the attack in New Atlantis.
Exactly. Someone saw the Lazarus plant in action and used it to trigger the attacks. Makes some sense, actually. Tau Ceti was likely their first test, someplace remote where no one would question a few settlers going missing. Ensure the big show, the attack on New Atlantis, would be a success. And the timing of that one, it couldn't have been just luck that it happened right when we were asking the cabinet to do something about the terramorphs. These attacks, I think someone planned them to set all this in motion.
I thought the timing of those terramorphs showing up was suspicious.
They certainly were. But having this answer, well, it raises a couple big questions. Who could pull something like this off? And why?
Honestly, I have no idea.
Makes two of us. A lot of possibilities, but no clear answer.
Let's save the discussion for when you all aren't standing in the universe's closest equivalent to hell frozen over. If we're gonna do anything to prevent more terramorph attacks, human cause or otherwise, we need that final sample.
Roger that. Kaiser, get us into the spaceport?
The entrance is this way.
He was a bit moody, wasn't he? Who wants coffee? Anybody? No coffee. He's dead.
I am unable to provide sufficient power to the lock mechanism.
Anyone got ideas where we could get some extra juice?
Nope.
Local power looks like it was controlled in the security office. Upper floor.
Captain and I can scout it out. Kaiser, see if you can't find another way to get it open.
Roger that. I have restored power to the office entrance. You may proceed.
It's inaccessible. What's over there? Looks like they died, just laid here. In vain.
Oh, there's the
Just
control
doesn't look
panel.
like any Terramorph attack that I've seen.
Horrible. Of all the things to survive.
Ooh, power.
Reactivated. Error. Control system reboot required.
And we do that. Ah, Captain. I think I see it.
Ah, boom.
Reboot engaged. Running diagnostic. Diagnostic complete. Multiple systems unavailable. Warning. Priority safety concern detected. Exterior hatch power restored.
Back in business.
Warning. Emergency recorder message detected. Transcription process engaged. Playback initiated.
Admiral Sanov, we need to make the evacuation request.
That's my father he's addressing. He was here? Didn't think he'd have the guts to look those soldiers in the eye before blowing this place to pieces.
It sounds like he's here.
It just transformed. An invisible weapon. No planet would be safe. Colonel, the troops that closed off the sewers after my evaluation, they're all in this facility.
Other than our casualties, yes, sir.
Good. Get them into defensive positions around the spaceport. No one leaves. I'll send ships as soon as possible.
Thank God. None of us wanted to go down swarmed by those things.
That won't be your fate, Colonel. You have my word.
Transcription complete. Physical copy available.
Right there. An invisible weapon. He knew. He knew about the Lazarus plant. Grab that recording. We should talk.
In a minute, honey bun. I'm not busy at the moment. Well, I can definitely go there. Or I could go there. Perfect match. Right. So that one could go there, and then do we have... We do. So we have that. Just to be specifically for this one. Therefore that must go there. This one is specifically that one here, which means we need yep. Done. Taking it.
Hey, Victus. He
Yeah.
destroyed this place. Killed these people to keep what he knew about the Lazarus plant and the Terramorphs and all this a secret. Didn't he?
It's certainly how I interpreted it.
He saw the potential of the plant as a weapon and hid it away. He killed those people. Condemned this city to keep them from sharing what they might have seen. He was
Cold-blooded murderer, commander in a tough situation, someone who thought keeping the secret would save lives.
He decided to sentence his own soldiers to death. What kind of commander is that? But I guess that's just another part of his sick legacy now. He thought he was protecting us all, taking the secret to his grave. Only he didn't succeed. Now someone else knows about the Lazarus plant and is using it exactly how he feared.
You're right. He's long gone, and this is up to us to get to the bottom of it. Listen, we should get moving. We've got work to do.
Right. Settled systems are counting on us.
Squad, move out. We've got a job to do.
Try it now.
Your sample, it moved.
Sounds good. Eyes peeled.
Give me my credits. Credits where credit's due.
Not even gravity can stop.
Yeah, I don't care about what you got to say, mate. You're boring. I'm just gonna dose up on everything. Yeah. Get riggedy wrecked, son. Taking your credits, motherfucker. Don't know what these do, but I'm gonna hit them anyway. If it ain't blue or above, I ain't interested. Nothing. Oh, for God's sake. Every time I jump, I get fucking hurt. Gotta do something. Anyway.
Searching protocols.
What the hell? Is that the sample? My God, concentrate fire!
Contact! Attack front, take it out.
That sound. What is that?
Why not do it myself?
It's down! It's down! Let's grab that sample and get out of here. Good. Now just stash that sample with Kaiser and we're done.
Hallucinogen. No, I can't. Can't take it, no mud.
Final sample secure.
All wrapped up. Time to get the hell out of here. Percival, you should unplug and find somewhere we can talk. Privately.
On it. See you soon.
Let's get out of here. Oh, don't be a twat. Jump, jump. There we go. Jump. Can avoid walking all the way back, then I will. That's the major. Don't know where the rest of our squad is, but never mind. And we're back.
Look at all
Hello.
you. Back from the underworld. Got pretty frantic on the comms towards the end there. But it sounded like this was a success. Got everything we need to put this plan in motion.
Sure did. Kaiser's got all the samples in storage.
Ah, best place for them. Now, my connection might have gotten a bit fuzzy there, but do I have it right that Vay Victus knew about this damn plant?
That's what it sounded like.
Guess the old Admiral must have told someone what he learned. Even he's not clever enough to pull off an attack like that from the great beyond.
Plenty of suspects, that's for sure.
That's putting it lightly.
But it's clear someone knows about the plant and realized what ends it could be put towards. Captain, we need to get these samples back to the lab and verify we'll be able to handle cleaning up the leeches as well as the terramorphs. But in the interim, do you think you could look into what we uncovered? See if you can turn up any information on who might have committed the attacks?
If it were me, I'd start at the scene of the crime. New Atlantis.
Sure, I'll look into it.
Thank you, Captain. Once you finish your investigation, we'll meet you outside the cabinet chambers. They're gonna want to hear this. Take care of yourself. No telling who might be involved.
Visiting a Londinian has left me with a longing for Nira.
Nira?
I did not think this was possible.
Who's Nira? Me or you? Yes, there's still some unknowns out there. Right, so we need to go back to... Where we go in? Oh yeah. We've got to speak to the council.
There are enough natural resources around here
Jesus, calm the fuck down, people.
To be impressed by Nast. I just watched the news unfold. Live.
And here's our new captain. My crew can take a look at your ship. I'm sure you can find something you like.
I'm in the market for a new one. Something that's tough. It's got decent shielding. It's not that. That's not what I'm looking for. No.
Everything looks good here. I'll be at my booth if you need me.
Cool. I just need to transfer some stuff. So I'm not Xeno hunting anymore. I'll go back to the UC Vanguard space stuff. I have to visit a clinic on my way in as well. Okay. These guys can still stay in their xenomorph suits because, well, they look fucking amazing in them. They could be my anti-Xeno bodyguards. Okay.
What do you think I should wear? I'm thinking something classy.
Classy but understated. Go to the Mars district. Go to the Mars district. Find myself a clinic. Get into the clinic. Get myself cured. And then from
What am
there,
I doing? You're just standing here, huh?
So if anyone tries to pitch
get myself sorted. I'm gonna smack him in the face, are you, mate? Okay, good luck with that. I think that's the clinic over there. Reliant Medical. That's where I want to be.
No, I'm not feeling that bad.
We have an appointment. You're seeing the doctor. That's it.
Maybe some other time. I have that report that's due.
I talked to your boss. She agreed that you need to take care of yourself.
Is anybody here to help me?
A lot of times, the earlier they get something.
Hello. We'll go in then. We'll just go in. Ah, doctor.
Welcome to Reliant Medical. If you're injured or sick, we can almost certainly assist you.
Almost.
Welcome to Reliant. If you're in need of medical assistance or require supplies, I am sure we can accommodate you.
Okay, well, I need help.
How can I help? Oh my, it's a good thing you came in to see me.
Take care of it all.
All right, we'll clean things up and get you back out into the world. Just relax and take long, slow, deep breaths. This will be over soon.
Okay,
Everything
hurry
looks
up,
good.
hurry up, hurry up. We're done? Good.
Well, you've certainly come to the...
take them. Anything with these little triangular signs on, I'll have. Okay, cool.
Well, of course, New Atlantis is a big place. Lots of people, which means no shortage of injuries, communicable diseases. But we're well staffed and do our best to accommodate anyone who needs help. Take care of yourself.
Okay, out of the way. Right, let's go to the, what's it building? The mast building. I think that's where we got to go.
How long do we have to
Oh no, we've got to speak to Vae Victor's. God, that insufferable twat. We're gonna forget Vae Victor's for now. Have a little chat with our man Tuleha.
What can I do for you?
Never mind. There we go. Upwards.
Yes?
I'm gonna report.
Good luck on your endeavors, Captain.
Oh. We came here to report something and she ain't interested.
Having Freestar observers oversee the Terramorph research could be a good step towards better relations with the Collective.
Yeah, it could be. You're welcome.
Sergeant Yumi's looking for reliable people to help the guard. Contact him if you're interested. We'd all appreciate it.
Okay. Let's go to defense research and health stuff. Human resources.
It is surprising how many people need to be reminded to go in for regular medical checkups, even when they don't have to pay for them.
No, I'd like to be a native of the UC.
Stay healthy.
I will. I'm gonna stay a citizen of the UC. I'm not gonna revoke my citizenship.
Hello.
You're just a mask employee.
Hey.
Let's close it up again. Who are you? You're a masked functionality. Interested, and there's nothing in that one. Okay. Ah, hello.
I'll take test tubes over laser guns any day of the week.
The very
Thank you
aliens
very
they
much.
once tried to weaponize. Almost ironic, really.
Well, we killed him, so screw you.
Back in the lab. Yeah, it's nice being in a lab again, and the facilities here at MAST are the best in the galaxy. The only thing I don't have is my research slate. The thought of having to start over from scratch, well, I feel like Sisyphus pushing his boulder up the hill.
Who?
Oh, great. I'll give you the coordinates to the station. It orbits Voss in the Alpha Centauri system, so it won't be too far of a jump.
Okay.
Just be careful. I don't know if those zealots are still there. If they are, definitely do not engage.
I'll kill him. Either way.
Another time, then.
Yeah.
Quite the conundrum we're facing. Stopping a creature we barely understand. That data you acquired, I expect, will prove crucial.
You know, baby cakes. Never seen a white medical box before. Normally green and blue. Right, so what else have we got to look at? Intelligence network, AGS into. Oh, this is the spy stuff.
The fewer people there are thinking. Keep your eyes open.
Yep. Ah, the interrogation room. Let's go to the next one. Central Command.
Okay. Hello.
Oh, so they sleep in here.
Yes?
Interesting.
You've got the Those creatures killed UC citizens. They're not killing anymore.
Nope, because I took care of them.
Perhaps some. I know there are those in the Setter systems who see us as warmongers.
No, sis.
My officers were unprepared for what happened at the spaceport.
Yeah, I don't know it.
You see, unless you have official business with the government, this is not the place for you to loiter.
Yeah,
Am
that.
I clear?
Pardon.
Excuse me.
Okay. Hello.
Hello. You? No.
Howdy.
We're going to. These creatures can hit us in New Atlantis. Nowhere is safe.
That's why you employ me. No, wrong thing. I know where this is. Not my cup of rosy. Let's go down to subsection 7 and talk to this person of ill repute. Let's unlock somewhere else. That's an expert. Get in here? Nope. Me again. I mean, you could have opened the door for me, you lazy bastard. Hello.
Well, what a pleasant surprise. When I heard you and Hadrian were headed for Londinian of all places, I presumed you must be onto something big. Did you find what you were looking for?
Oh, we did, and a whole lot more. Don't play dumb. We know you were behind the attacks on New Atlantis and Tau Ceti.
Now, what in the heavens would make you claim something as ludicrous as that?
We recovered a recording, an invisible weapon. You were talking about the Terramorphs.
Did you? Well, I don't know what you think you heard on this recording, but I sincerely hope you didn't come to the wrong conclusions. After all, given the Cabinet's current state of anxiety, they might misinterpret such a discovery to mean I could have been involved with the attacks. Perhaps I can convince you to keep this among us.
Excuse me. No more lies. Confess or I turn over what I... No, actually, sorry, I'm telling the Cabinet what we learned. Consider this your chance to come clean.
You know, you're far more clever than I expected. You want to hear the words, then? I did it. The Terramorph attacks on Tau Ceti. New Atlantis. My doing. Years of coordination between my associate and I. Figuring out how to deploy the Lazarus plant's pollen outside of Londinian. Learning to synthesize it. Use it as a weapon. Now, being as clever as you are, I'm sure you have thoughts on
associates? Who have you been working with?
All in due time. First, I want to see if you're truly as astute as you appear. So why would someone like me go through all this trouble?
To work on something that long seems personal.
You can be more right.
Told ya.
The attacks were a correction. When I discovered the plant, I did consider handing over what I'd found, but we were at war. And I couldn't risk information that dangerous falling into the wrong hands. So I ordered the bombing of the Londinian spaceport, fixing two problems at once. Halting the spread of the city's Terramorph outbreak, and sealing away knowledge of the plant's potential.
You just said it took years to use the plant outside Londinian. You killed them for nothing.
Simple to say now, but with the outbreak raging from a barely understood source, the moment demanded quick action. So I did what was required. I removed a dangerous variable from an already catastrophic war. But then, as the war ended, my trial, my execution, I made a decision. After all, I'd given everything for the colonies. My life as I knew it included. And what did I get in return? Was there any effort by the UC to protect my legacy? My daughter's legacy? No. We were sacrificed when all we did was serve. So I kept what I'd learned and arranged the attacks to set things right again. My daughter, she becomes a hero. I become a trusted advisor, having found Kaiser, the research team, and cement my new position of influence when I hand them the name of the person responsible for the attack on New Atlantis. The dear departed Dr. Reginald Orlays, the associate who aided me all these years, and whom I always slated to take the fall. What luck he was stopped dead before he could hurt anyone else. His decades on the run brought to an end by another unlikely hero. You.
How could you have coordinated all this from in here?
It wasn't easy. But the beauty of being loathed is that people will do whatever they can not to deal with you. They wanted to pretend I didn't exist. And so I used their blind eye to my advantage. Still, establishing a back channel to Orlays via the UC recovery teams was painstaking work. I've led campaigns less nerve-wracking. They believed they were luring in wanted criminals, but were in fact delivering precisely encoded slates, filled with instructions invisible to any but their recipient, dropped off at just the right moments to fall into the proper hands, all without the UC realizing whom you were actually dealing with. Slow work. But as you can see, ultimately effective.
Lace, why does that name sound familiar?
Can't remember the many lives you've taken. Orlays was the man whose death you brought about around the moon of Etheria, the pilot of the Warlock.
Oh yeah.
The man I had to eliminate to hide my secret.
And why the hell do you care if the UC wants you as an advisor?
Why would I want to be in the good graces of the people who control my very life? I don't know, Captain. Maybe I still dream of a life outside these walls someday. A new face would be needed, of course, but it wasn't an impossibility. Though now, I'm not so sure.
So you murdered UC citizens because of some slight against your honor. Fucking sick, mate.
There are no heroes without a villain. simply arranged the opportunity for us to overcome one and become the other. And we all benefited. It's why I had Orlais reprogram Kaiser. Had that old machine guide you to where I found the plant all those years ago. I went to great lengths to ensure your and Hadrian's success. And look at the results. I know for a fact the Cabinet's planning to honor both you and Hadrian once this is all done. Isn't that preferable to languishing away in obscurity? Running jobs on the tail end of nowhere for the Vanguard? With only the vague hopes of perhaps earning the right to buy a home in the well someday.
You're waiting me to say thank you. We're gonna be here a while.
I'm simply looking for you to acknowledge the truth. And let's not forget the importance of our actual endgame. Eliminating the Terramorphs. Securing knowledge of the Lazarus plant. What we've set in motion is going to protect thousands, maybe millions of lives. I'm simply requesting one more life be protected. Mine. I've already sent along the evidence of Orlais' role in the attacks to the Cabinet, leaving out my own involvement. All I ask is that you confirm as much to the Cabinet. Tell them that it was Orlais and Orlais alone. After all, I do still have a long list of threats to the UC. This needn't be the end of our good works together.
What kind of work are we talking about here?
Hunting down criminals and other threats to the United Colonies. I expect they'll give me a bit more free range once this is all over. You would help me, like you did with Orlais. Track them down and keep them from doing harm to the United Colonies. Impossible, though, if the Cabinet learns I'm the one responsible for the attacks.
I hope you've enjoyed this talk, because once I tell the Cabinet, it'll probably be your last. Yeah, that. Bitch.
That is a pity, Captain. But I'm in no position to negotiate. Though we needn't be enemies, you and I. Just think about the opportunity I've provided here. There are more on the horizon. If you do the right thing.
What do you think? Should I tell the council all about him? Or should I lie and pin it all on Orlais?
Hello,
It's a lot
Captain.
to think about.
Parting is such sweet sorrow, as they say.
Back to work then.
Spending. Let's talk again soon, huh?
Come on, squad, let's move out. This is a difficult decision.
Perfect timing. We just got in. So on our end, good news. The microbe and the Asylees are both as effective against heat leeches as they are against terramorphs.
Means either plan should work for clearing those critters off our worlds.
Considering what the Lazarus plant is capable of, I don't think we can deal with those things fast enough. I already sent along info to the Cabinet to get them up to speed. So what about your end? Did you find anything? Any leads on who might have committed the attacks?
It was your daddy. Actually, I'm still gathering some intel. Let me get back to you.
Do what you have to. We'll be here.
Oh, okay.
So, did you turn up anything on the attacks? Any idea who might have been involved?
What do I do? Do I tell her the truth or do I lie? It was Vae Victus. I managed to get him to confess.
That seems unlikely, considering he's been dust for about 20 years.
I'm sure the captain just misspoke. Right?
Nope, he's alive. The UC had him this whole time. He orchestrated the attacks from his cell. He's downstairs if you want to go visit him. He's your daddy, for God's sake. Go see your daddy, girl.
No, that's impossible. He's gone. My father is dead.
I swear I'm not lying to you. He's alive, and he's responsible for the attacks.
Good God, you're not kidding.
Alive. Vae Victus is alive? How did you find him?
He actually contacted me. He's the reason we found Kaiser.
Wait. You knew he was alive and didn't tell us?
Yeah, I couldn't. I was sworn to secrecy, but this felt too important.
You were sworn to... You swore. You were just doing your duty, weren't you? Yeah, I guess I, of all people, should know what a burden that can be. Doesn't mean I'm not mad, but I guess you letting us know late is preferable to never. Now at least we can inform the cabinet and let them deal with him.
Vae Victus can't be allowed to get away with this. He asked we leave out his involvement in the attacks, says to consider the lives he's helped saved. Nah, screw him. Vae Victus can't be allowed to get away with this.
Exactly. The people he harmed deserve justice. But now I guess we've got our answer. Nothing left to do but put it all in front of the cabinet. Any last things we needed to discuss? This might be our last opportunity to talk things through before the cabinet weighs in on a decision regarding the Terramorphs.
Yeah, let's ask a few questions. What do you think the cabinet will do when they learn about Vae Victus' involvement in the attacks?
It's hard to know. Unlike my father, the cabinet aren't butchers. But killing UC citizens, along with everything else he's done, is unforgivable. But if you're really that concerned, you could request they be lenient. They might be willing to spare him.
What kind of risks are there if we decide to bring back the Achilles?
Asylees aren't hostile to humans, but they are megafauna. If someone decides to pick a fight with one, it could get ugly. But they've already been spread far and wide once before when the UC was raising them as livestock, so the risk of introducing them to new worlds is minimal. Using them to clean up the Terramorphs and leeches, though, it's not going to be nearly as expedient as the microbe would be. Given what we know now about the Lazarus plant, the speed of the job does matter. But going with the Asylees, we're at least dealing with known risks.
But both approaches to clearing our worlds are effective against heat leeches.
They are.
Microbe needed minimal adjustment to account for heat leech anatomy.
And the Asylees seem like they're even better at tracking leeches than morphs.
Hell of a sight to watch, though, when they catch them. Like an open airlock guzzling angry spaghetti.
I want to see that now. Which method of dealing with Terramorphs are you two leaning towards, though?
Microbe is going to make the cleanup a whole lot quicker. If we're concerned about this Lazarus plant getting deployed again, that's the way to go.
The cabinet can secure the Lazarus plant, and then we're not risking any surprises when it comes to dealing with a microbe.
You're being paranoid. You know the science. You know we can make this safe.
I do know the science. I also know math. And a 1 in a million chance of a mutation isn't 0. So I guess we're still in discussion. Probably best at this point to let the cabinet weigh in. See if they have a preference.
Alright, nothing else in mind. Let's head in there.
And here we go.
Here we go. Dressed in uniform. My bodyguards are there. Talk to the cabinet. Talking about Victus. Yeah, welcome, man.
Aren't you supposed to be up on the platform?
I am.
Not the person you're supposed to be talking to right now.
Shut it, yeah, Batty.
Welcome back, all of you. I wish we were meeting under better circumstances. But according to Hadrian's report, and the second one I just received, it seems the Terramorph attack on New Atlantis was no random occurrence, but a planned strike. Is what I'm reading here true?
Yes, but don't worry, we found the culprit.
The second report claims to know the perpetrator as well. Did Reginald Orlais actually commit these attacks, Captain?
Orlais?
That report isn't the whole truth. Orlais helped, but Victus organized the attack.
It's true, ma'am. I heard the recording myself. My father figured out how to use Terramorphs as weapons.
He did what?
That's impossible. He doesn't have the kind of access to...
Clearly, he made his own access, Chief Sarkin. Madam President, I have been saying for years that not dealing with that man was gonna end in tragedy.
Enough! I hope everyone here understands that what has just been shared is a state secret of the highest order. This information does not leave this room. Now, that's quite the accusation you're leveling, considering Francois Sinon has not left containment for the better part of 2 decades. You have evidence to back this up?
I'm gonna play you a little something.
It just transformed. A Terramorph out of thin air. An invisible weapon. No planet would be safe.
Heavens help us. Is that actually him?
I'd know that voice anywhere. That's Francois.
He knew they could do this, and said nothing.
He's a sociopath. Plain and simple, ma'am.
Officer, please collect that recording.
Yes, ma'am. Begging your pardon, Captain.
We'll, of course, be launching a full investigation into how this could have happened. Though I have little doubt the Admiral will be quick to share all he knows on the subject once confronted with that recording. Chief Yassine, can you send one of your interrogators to have a little chat with the Admiral?
I'll issue the order immediately.
Good. Combined with everything else you all have uncovered. Well, I don't think the United Colonies can thank you enough. We failed the people of the colonies by not dealing with Victus sooner. I intend to rectify that mistake immediately.
And to ensure he has no more outside contacts, he used UC functionaries to get his message out.
That's truly disconcerting to hear. But cutting off Victus's contact with the outside world is likely to be just the beginning of his punishment.
So what's going to happen to him?
That will be up to the cabinet to decide. But I don't appreciate our mercy being taken advantage of.
I would request his life be spared. It did help us against the Terramorphs after all.
I'm not sure I see why someone with UC blood on their hands would merit leniency. But I will note your request when the decision is made. Now, with our villain unmasked, we can attend to the other matters at hand. With the threads you've brought together here, the Lazarus plant, the attacks, the heat leeches, the 3 of you have likely spared thousands of lives. But it now falls to the cabinet to ensure this can never happen again. As such, the cabinet will be securing the Lazarus plant on Londinian. All materials related to the plant will be classified to ensure no one else learns its true nature.
A sound decision, Madam President.
What sorts of measures will the UC be taking to protect the Lazarus plant?
Well, luckily the natural hostility of Londinian makes keeping out trespassers relatively easy. But we'll ensure its growth is contained, that access to the plant is only permitted via highly regulated clearances, and that our troop presence on Londinian is increased.
Ma'am, I believe other factions should be involved in securing the Lazarus plant.
Tell the Freestar Collective. Why? So they have another tool to utilize against us?
I'm in agreement. I fail to see the value here.
It'd demonstrate to the collective the UC isn't planning to secretly use this down the line.
Oh, that is an interesting idea. A grand gesture to further display this cabinet doesn't think like those of the past.
The observers on Mars have proven such a gesture can bear fruit.
So, you want us to make nice with the collective by sharing our state secrets?
No, I want us to display plainly the UC's actual intentions, that the plant will never be used as a weapon again.
That does sound worthwhile, Chief Kulkarni. Very well. We'll get the collective involved in the management. Thank you for the suggestion, Captain.
You're welcome.
So then, to our final topic. The Cabinet has agreed to implement a plan that will deal with the Terramorph, and now also Heat Leech presence on human worlds. In fact, we've already begun enacting measures to check all UC ports and settlements for undiscovered nests. But we all understand this is only a partial solution. The project we're embarking on will be a long and difficult one. So our first step must be deciding how exactly this all will be handled.
Madam President, this microbe is clearly too much of a risk. The Aseles are the safer approach.
To someone with limited knowledge of biology, perhaps. The technology behind the microbe is solved science, Madam President. It isn't dangerous. Using it to wipe out the Terramorphs would be the quickest path to protecting humanity.
And fast results always lead to the best outcomes, don't they?
As you can see, there remains debate among the Cabinet. We were hoping your group might issue a recommendation. Major?
We've been having similar debates ourselves, but the Captain has yet to weigh in.
Why does it always fall on me?
Captain, I know this may not be your area of expertise, but we'd like to know your take on the matter.
I still have questions about the methods.
Please, ask.
Who exactly is doing all the work deploying whichever method we choose here?
The responsibilities will be spread across multiple branches of the UC. Research and day-to-day administration will be handled by a new group under the Science Division. All diplomatic concerns and coordination will fall to Chief Yassine and Interstellar Affairs. But most of the actual on-the-ground work, that'll be handled by the Vanguard.
Will other factions be involved in the cleanup efforts as well?
This won't work without them.
Exactly right, ma'am. The Interstellar Affairs Office has already begun reaching out to worlds throughout the settled systems, informing them of the risks we're all facing, and that the UC has a plan to prevent what happened on New Atlantis from happening elsewhere. Thus far, the response has been overwhelmingly positive. The spirit of mutual cooperation displayed between the UC and the Freestar Collective in managing the Terramorph data set a good tone for the work we're doing, Captain. We expect we'll hit some resistance, but our office has plenty of carrots and sticks to ensure the program's widespread success.
So what are the chances, really, that this microbe could cause problems to humans and other species?
Infinitesimally low.
But not zero.
The chance of a starship landing on you as you sit here isn't zero, yet you still attended. Personally, my fear isn't mutation, but Terramorphs developing a resistance.
but that's something our group can continue to address if we decide to take this approach. As I believe we should.
Then you got burned. What are the dangers of bringing back the Asylees?
I can feel this one. While intimidating creatures, certainly, Asylees are docile unless provoked. They're honestly closer to oversized mobile scanners than deadly predators. The concern is that, while all proposed methods will be long-term efforts, the Asylees are the slowest. Slow to breed, slow to deploy. We do everything we could to accelerate that process, including mustering some of our mothballed cloning technologies. But if we do elect to use this method, we'll be doing things at the pace of a megafauna, which is not an expedient one.
I don't have any other questions.
Then did you have a preference on the method we should deploy?
Yeah, both of them, but... do we need to do anything? Shouldn't securing the Lazarus plant be sufficient?
I believe we have a responsibility to do something, yes. Heavens forbid, years from now, someone reopens the Pandora's box that Vivictus discovered. It falls to us to enact every measure required to ensure that day never comes.
The Terramorphs have caused enough damage. They need to be wiped out quickly with the microbe.
Glad to see someone's not afraid of a little applied genetics. The science division is in full agreement.
And Major Sinan? Dr. Walker, you'd find this acceptable?
We trust the captain's judgment.
Thank you.
Then the matter is settled. We'll begin the process immediately. Today marks day one for the United Colonies Terramorph Management Division, making you three the founding members of the TMD. As befits such a group, the Cabinet wanted to display its gratitude. Today, we will be adding 3 new Class 1 citizens to our ranks.
Class 1? For the 3 of us? Are you joking?
What he means to say is, thank you, ma'am.
Oh, yeah. Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you, Madam President.
You all have earned it.
That's one
Now,
boy. Yeah.
There's much to be done. Major Sinan, Dr. Walker, I hope you two are willing to continue your efforts spearheading the TMD's research on Mars.
We'd be honored, ma'am.
And as a member of both the Vanguard and the TMD, I believe you, Captain, will have your pick of duties. Speak to your commander, Tuala, if I recall correctly. He should be able to provide you with assignments going forward, plus help you collect the benefits that come with being named Class 1. On behalf of the whole of the United Colonies, you have our sincerest gratitude. This meeting is adjourned.
Class 1 citizen. Oh yeah. Let's go to the Nat station and see what we have to do from here. Oh, screw off. I'm gonna talk to that cow. Hi there, hi there. We're going to talk to Bastard Gareth first, do that one. And then we'll go and talk to Tuala. Commander. What is this? Somewhere I haven't been before. Oh no, I have been there. Yeah, I don't need to go back here again.
Dan acknowledging incoming hail. Docking Bay 1 is free.
Come on, where's the docking thing? Where's the docking thing before I crash into the space station? There it is.
We've docked. I'm sure whoever's in that ship will be thrilled to see you.
Well, they will be too. I want...
Got anything I can help you with?
No. I wanted a UC Vanguard ship.
Marquez is alright, I guess. She's gonna be lucky to have me as a boss. You look like you've got news. It better be good news.
Or what?
Okay, come on, don't keep me in suspense. When do I ship out?
Never.
What? After all this, nothing? I can't believe this.
Congratulations, you're being awarded a special commendation.
Wow, really? Let's see. Unique in the history of the Vanguard. That's good, right? Okay, finally some real recognition.
Yeah.
Thanks for doing the legwork here. I'm not gonna forget that you helped me out. And someday, when I'm running the Vanguard, I'm gonna make sure you get paid big time. For now, though, my account's a little light, so this is the best I can do. But really, I mean it. I'm gonna remember this. Only a matter of time before...
I thought I could actually recruit him as a person and as a follower. Never mind. You. Oi. Over here.
Good to see you. Yes, of course.
Ooh. Yeah. No, we'll take those just in case I inevitably mess up again. Mr. Bartender, give me a drink. I want to get drunk. What do you think? Doesn't that look so cool? We're gonna go bourbon. Let's get drunk.
Long live the UC.
I'm on what you call a long-term assignment. Suits me fine, so long as the UC keeps paying me. If you see anything unusual or illegal, make sure you report it. Vanguard's here for a reason. We'll take care of it. Haven't seen you around here before.
Yeah, come
Good
on.
to see another Vanguard pilot. You assigned here, or just... Right. Okay. Good. Was afraid. Nothing against you personally, of course. You need anything? Say the... Vanguard's here if you need us.
You're not a companion, so I don't need you. Doosh doosh. Do 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 do. What have we got? 5,000. Okay. Fell from Central Frontier, so we could get rid of that and that. Oh, no, I need that. Keeping that. Get rid of that. Okay, well, we can't really sell them much because, yeah, I don't have a lot of money. Very much to do on this ship. The starship. Is there? Let's put some juice into the gravity drive. So it says there's a ship there, but there isn't. I sure as hell didn't see it, unless I missed it. There's always a possibility. Oh yeah, let's retrieve. Kind of brushy slate.
Communications system critical. Hail terminated.
Oh, well, let's get in. Man. Alright, let's dock it. Let's get in there and mash up the place. Let's board them. Oh. That was unexpected. Right. Okay, I'm gonna destroy every single one of you motherfuckers. Uh-huh. But where is this heretic? For you can't see me. A sneak attack with plus ×4 damage on a robot. Lolage.
Whoever these foes were, I have no doubt they deserved.
There's nothing here. Okay, now they've killed everyone. Got to do a full sweep of this place now, right? We're going shotgun style. Say UC security, dead. Right, squad. Let's wipe these fuckers from the face of the earth. Get in my way. There's a terminal. Oh, there's a terminal. That gave me nothing. At least we got some whiskey. Yeah, more digipicks. There's a shit ton of them. Right. That's the only place that I could go. I can go pretty much anywhere. Let's come to that. That'll have to go. How can that be in the there? Okay, that's the middle section done. Put that there. That can go there. Oh no, that's one for the middle, isn't it? Fucked up. There we go. Yep. So this one can only go on the outside. There we go. This, we're going to go into this mode now, and we're going to run across and we're going to go like that. You're dead. You're dead too. So are you. Oop. We need some grenades. Let's go with some fragmentations. I got him too. He's down. Yeah, you're dead, mate. Shut up. Hey, there's one around here somewhere. Let's snip in here quick. Quick clearance. Hey, there is one around here somewhere that I can't find. Oh, it's these things. Disgusting. Done hit to reload. So I reckon it's the bug things that are... I reckon there's still enemies here. Let's get some aid down my neck. I think that should do it. Maybe not.
You're making my job easy.
They're behind that, and you cannot get to them. Quest, history of whatever. Whiskey. So this is the main entrance, so we'll do a right hand sweep. Neither of them is special. Here we go. Right, there's none left. We should be all clear. Oh, we're going back up top. We're going to clear this area. Yeah, that's cleared. So they were experimenting with bugs. Oh, another digipick. Get in. There's another one here as well. Let's eat something. Offering cleaning machines, eh? Never came up with such a thing. Guess that'll have to do. Right, that one. They're not compatible. There we go. Ooh. And we're in. Credit sticks, give me all your credit sticks. I'm gonna be a rich and you know it's true. Then I'll come down hard on you. Yeah, shut up. There we go. It's a bit of chemage for me. And this is where we'll find the other zealots. You are dead, ready to decompose. You died! I'm definitely having that. Titanium. Want their meals. Mondays, am I right? You sure are. Yeah, small digipicks. Never have enough digipicks. Unneeded violence from these people. Just unnecessary.
I think we need to increase the number of emergency shuttles.
Why? Even the smaller ones have pretty high capacity. According to the math, we've got exactly the right amount to fully evacuate.
Yeah, but real life doesn't work that way. Say we get attacked, or the oxygen malfunctions. If a group of 4 people are fleeing for their lives, do you think they're gonna wait for another 2 before taking off?
You're right. I'll put in a request.
Thanks.
At least someone had a good idea.
I don't mean to pry, but, is that what happened? On that other star station?
Yeah. We only had one ship, and a handful of us just boarded when the gunfire started. People started to panic, and I had to make the call. Leave and risk abandoning people, or stay and risk getting us all killed.
Damn. I'm sorry.
Point is, we got a lot of families on this station. I don't want them to have to make the same choice.
Maybe because of her, that's why there's so few actual workers here? Because most of them got away in the starships that she requested. Nothing that unlocks anything, so there's no point. Ultra mag. That's the living quarters done. Harvested organs? Oh no. We've checked this area here. We're going left hand sweep now. Okay, so this is where we came in from. We've done all these areas, so I think it's time for us to go downstairs. Okay. Nothing of interest here. More senseless death. Just in case anything else does come out. We'll get any more of them Varun zealots appear. There's not much going on. Oh, there's another robot. That gives us double the protection in case anything happens. Alright, I think we're done here. I'm going to try and blow this place up. Not affecting it at all. No, never mind. Let's go.
This is United Colony space. Maintain current course while we scan for contraband.
Yeah.
And
Go give this guy back his research.
Discovering places like this always brings a smile to my face.
Even
the
a
air
dessert
smells
for the
fresher in
senses.
New Atlantis.
And now I'm hungry.
Shh, stop talking. You're annoying.
Yes? Good to see you back in the lab. Quiet, safe, secure. Just how I like it.
I recovered just late.
Well, will you look at that? Huh. It seems to be in working condition. So you see, even when tragedy strikes, there's people like you to help pick up the pieces. It makes me feel good about where we're going as a species.
Thanks, you're doing your part too.
Well, I hope so. And with all the resources we have here, I have no excuse not to. Here, I know credits are a lazy gift, but as a scientist, I think it's better to be practical.
Well,
Thanks
but I
again.
wanted a new blanket. Give me a blanket instead of credits, you bastard. Alright, let's go speak to Commander Tula.
Well, well, I've got to say, this is a first. I've never had a Class 1 citizen in my ranks before. Congratulations, Captain.
Thank you, Commander. It's an honor.
No need to thank me. You brought this on yourself. I've already gone ahead and processed your Class 1 benefits. All UC goods and services should now have a thanks for protecting the colonies discount. And the credits should be in your accounts now. But to get into your penthouse, you'll have to pay a visit to the Aphelion Realty office. They should be able to grant you access.
Champion. That's incredibly generous.
Higher-ups wanted to make sure you know how much they appreciate what you've done. But with all that squared, it's time to get you a new assignment. There are your standard Vanguard missions, putting those pilot skills to use defending UC space. Or you could help the TMD in cleaning up terramorphs. Oh, and I got a request from Dr. Walker. Wanted your help collecting biological samples to keep an eye out for any, new alien threats on the horizon. Any of those missions call to you?
So let's go take on... which one do you think? Let's go do a Vanguard mission. I'd like to run a Vanguard mission. Only ever done the one.
Suppose that's true. Well, we can remedy that right now. Transferring that to you... Done. Report says ships at these coordinates fired on United Colony's craft. You're cleared to use lethal force if necessary.
Thank you.
Looks like it's Varun Zealot.
Let's go bash up some Varun Zealots. Alright, we'll jump in, we'll fly over, we'll kill them.
You are entering United Colony space. Maintain course and prepare to be scanned. Scan complete. You're cleared to land at New Homestead.
New Homestead, we'll have to check that out afterwards. How many more jumps have I got to make?
Aha! An offering for the Great Serpent.
Another one bites the dust. Dun-dun-dun-dun-dun. Another one bites the dust. And another one, and another one, and I'm gonna blow your face up. Dun-dun-dun-dun. You are gonna die. Dum-dum-dum-dum. You have just died. No. We want to go to... Where was that? Where was that one? Ah, over here. Titan. In New Olmsted. Let's go.
Welcome to UC space. Maintain your current course while we scan your ship's cargo.
Okie dokie.
Scan complete.
Let's go check out New Homestead, see what's going on around here. Huh. Not as glamorous as I thought it would be.
Welcome to New Homestead. Please make your way to the building at the end of the path and down into the colony below. Stay safe and enjoy your visit.
Okay. Oh, extreme cold, let's just get running. Whoa. That's some low gravitas.
Careful. Hello?
Hello. Let's just take it all in for a minute. And here we are.
Heads up if you're planning on going to Chunks. Luther's been bothering anyone on the ship for help.
It's one thing to learn about early colony life. It's another to experience it.
Get out of the way. Okay, so if we do anything, we're stealing. You need to clean this place up, Jesus. Hello.
Feel free to look around, but don't touch.
Homestead.
We take vandalism seriously here. You do not mess with history.
I bet you do. Bet you're all bald as well.
We used to get more tourists than we do these days.
Running this farm with my family for the sake of our little colony.
My daddy says farming is really important, but I kind of want to do other things.
We'll go off and do other things then, mate.
I'm not really supposed to talk with tourists,
Oh.
but I kind of want to anyway. And I don't think my papa is paying attention. You're not going to tell him, are you?
I don't think I will unless he asks.
Oh, I guess that's okay. I wouldn't want to make you lie. My mama always tells me it's not good to lie.
He's right.
Now what should we talk about?
Are there a lot of other kids in New Homestead?
Not really. There's some, though. Most are around my age. We all go to school in the same room. Bye!
It's a little weird that people come here to see what early colony life was like. To me,
A little weird that you've
it's
got a
how we
British
live.
accent in a game that's set in
Lots of
space,
history here, if you're into that.
and most of the people are American. Let's go downstairs into New Homestead. Ah, we've got a couple of bounty boards and a mission board, so we've got here. Great place to earn credits.
It's so cold here. I guess I should have expected that.
What are you talking? So much here. You know, everyone should visit at least once in their life.
Very informative. I didn't know
There
about the methane
are
harvesters
times
before
I
coming here.
envy those who are able to.
Old man. Nobody cares.
New Homestead is a living history exhibit, but these are real people.
Alright, let's get back. Extreme
You all can
cold.
travel the stars, but someone's got to respect and preserve the old soul traditions.
Okay.
We get a lot of tourists out this way, but most of them aren't so bold as to strike up conversations with us. What's your deal?
£2.50 and I'll take your stuff.
You seem genuine. So what can I do for you? Goodbye.
Yeah, or whatever. I need to go here. TMD headquarters.
The
most real
Florida
atmosphere
says
I ever
no
saw.
flora, no
We'll need our
fauna,
suits in this area.
And one majestic and invulnerable hero.
Shut up, you dick.
Dangerous assignment, but you all are here because you can handle it. So any questions, concerns, anything at all giving you pause, you come see Dr. Walker or I. Little problems left unchecked become big problems. And we fix big problems here, not make them. Now let's get to work. Welcome everyone to the TMD.
Yeah, boy.
Hey. Pardon?
We've got 3-star observers, UC Marines,
Hello.
UC Security. Yo.
Need something?
Yeah,
Don't worry.
sure. Nope. War Dog. Urban War. Marine Ace. Marine Ace. So here's the thing, I don't need any of this because I've got anti-Xeno spacesuit and attire.
Excuse me?
Excused.
Welcome back, Captain. Returning to a previous operation.
Go. Right, that's all the time we have for today. I shall see you on the next one. Take care.